Hey, welcome back guys. If you're new around here, I'm the Fragrance Fan, talking all things fragrance related. Today, I want to talk to you about Encre Noire à l'Extrême by Lalique, a fragrance that's been hyped within the community for years and years now, and I'd never actually smelt it. So I bought myself a bottle. I've been wearing it for the last 2 weeks, and I'm going to let you know my honest thoughts on this thing, and importantly, whether it's something that you would potentially like or not. Let's get into it. So in terms of this fragrance, Lalique is a company that does a lot of glassware, but they've got a range of perfumes as well. Now the Encre Noire range started back in 2005 with the original Encre Noire. They came out with an Encre Noire Sport, and then in 2015 they came out with an Encre Noire à l'Extrême, which is this one here. Now I went ahead and purchased this one because I heard this was the most intense, which took my fancy. So today I'm going to be talking to you about this one right here. Let me quickly run you through the bottle, the packaging. It comes in a very simple box like this, which is absolutely fine. The bottle itself is a thick, quite chunky bottle. It's got a nice wooden type cap on top, which says Lalique on it. It clicks in quite nicely. It's pretty sturdy, and this thing isn't falling over. Now, in terms of the bottle, I think because this is an intense fragrance, which I'm going to talk about, they've got black around here, so you get the darkness with it, and then you can see the color of the juice. Again, a dark kind of feel to the fragrance. So I actually quite like that. It's simple, but it works well. Now, in terms of what this fragrance is, in terms of notes, on top you've got cypress, you've got elemi resin, and you've got bergamot. And I'm going to give it a spray now so you can have a look at it as well and see what the atomizer's like. I might catch some of this if I can. So really good distribution on that. Now, straight away, this stuff is strong and potent. There is no getting around that. And I can understand some people not necessarily enjoying that or liking that straight off. You do need to let it settle. You need to give it a short while so it settles and it becomes a lot easier on the nose. And in the mid, what you've got is you've got vetiver, incense and orris, and in the base you've got sandalwood, benzoin and patchouli. Now what this fragrance smells like is a really dark, intense, rich fragrance. Encre Noire means black ink, and when you know that, it makes sense because this is very inky, very dry, and it's very much a masculine scent in my opinion. It's very much a man's scent. And when I first smelt it, I kind of thought it had somewhat of a classic vibe to it, some old school fragrance vibe to it, which I think it does, but it's kind of been modernized. So as opposed to it being old school, gentleman in a suit wearing something like this, it's kind of been taken over and modernized to somebody who is a little bit more rugged. It's not going to be for everyone, but if you like vetiver, if you like earthy, dry, woody vetiver, then you're probably going to really like this because the smell of it is very nice. As I say, at first it's quite strong, but once it settles, it becomes quite a nice woody scent, which is pretty pleasing. Now this smells very similar to Sycamore by Chanel. I haven't smelt that in a while now, but when I smelt this, I was like, this smells very similar. To me, they're both pure kind of vetiver scents. You can take all the other stuff out of it. I smell vetiver through and through. I don't get bergamot on top. I don't pick up any incense in here. I mean, maybe, but again, it's just the vetiver for me. Very earthy, dry vetiver. Now, in terms of price, this thing is really affordable. Over here in Australia, this cost me 70 Australian dollars. In the UK, it's about 30, 40 pounds roughly. So a very affordable fragrance. And a lot of people had said that this is very much niche quality for a designer fragrance. And it really is. You can really tell the quality of it. I mean, it's got absolutely nothing designer about it. It smells luxury, rich and classy. The only thing with it is, I don't know what occasions you're really going to be able to wear this, because this has to be worn in the cold months. There's no two ways about it. This really is so dark that to me I see you kind of wrapped up in super low temperatures, snow's out. It's that type of thing. So in the cold temperatures, this works really, really well. In terms of who I see this suiting, I don't think it's going to be suitable for everyone. I think you need to be upwards of 30. Really, I think 35, 40 upwards. You need to be mature. I don't think anybody young could rock this, even if they were dressed up. I just don't think it would go. It's not unisex at all, in my opinion. Very masculine. I couldn't imagine a woman wearing this. It would be too dry and kind of dusty, possibly. So yeah, I couldn't see a woman wearing this. I think it's really got to be a man. But cold temperatures, dark, inky, earthy vetiver is what this is. But it smells lovely. It does smell really lovely. Now, in terms of performance, it's been a little bit of a tricky one because I'd heard that this is a super long-lasting fragrance, but my experience with this has been a little bit different. This has become a skin scent a lot sooner than I thought it would. I don't really get any projection. I don't get any sillage. It's commented on it or picked up on it. In terms of performance, it's fairly average in my opinion. I think I'll probably get about 6 hours. And what I have done is when I've been wearing it, I've had to reapply later in the day. And look, for the price of it, it doesn't really matter. I don't mind doing that at all. But the performance is a little less than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a bit bigger and better, but it hasn't been. But never mind, it's still good value for money. Now, in terms of whether you should look at this, if you've heard a lot about this, I think from what I've heard, because I haven't smelt the other ones, the other ones are going to be a little bit easier to wear. The Sport you can probably wear during the summer, and the original Homme Noir again is going to be potentially a little bit less challenging. But if you like intense fragrances, intense earthy vetiver fragrances, then this is going to be a good option for you. I do like it. It's good quality, and if you can wear it within the right occasion and get the use for this, then I think it's completely worth its money. Now, if you want to watch one of my longest lasting fragrance reviews, click up here, check it out. I'll be back again very soon with another video. Give us a thumbs up if you like this, and consider subscribing if you want to see more content from me. Really appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, bye.